What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you junk journal content and videos. I hope everybody had a good week. I was okay, and now I'm back. And I am back here to decorate my grief junk journal using the Grief Junk Journal kit from my shop. I wanted to say the new kit, but I just released a new kit today. But anyways, I'm working on the regular one. I just finished the prayer grief journal, as in putting it all together today. That's what I was doing. I was printing out all the pages. Well, as soon as I was done with my Jane Austen book, I made sure and I printed out everything that I needed. I had to get the whole. I had to make the whole thing. I had to make the cover. I had to make the fabric. I had to make everything, sewed it together, put it all together. Now it's ready to be decorated. So I got two journals that I need to decorate. First, I'm working on this one, and then the other one I believe I made in the same exact way, like all the pages and everything are in the same exact order. So I am going to maybe in theory just decorate it all the same way. I have already started decorating this journal. I am still decorating every single page. Let me show you what I have. There's a pocket here. And we can put a tag in. That would be perfect right there. I am going to put a ribbon on it. Here's some writing space right here. These are the writing spaces in my shop. This is a printable hanky, also from my shop. Bind page, also from my shop. Everything's from my shop. So this is what I've done so far. I have some space here to do something in. I've used a lot of these little pads here to kind of create journaling spaces. I've been using little die cuts from the kit, little labels from the kit. As you can see, I'm trying to also space things out because they do need to be kind of spaced out. So I'm trying to do that right now. Trying to figure out where things are going to go. I do need to figure out, I need to put one more pocket. I guess I'll do this one. This blue, why not? It can be a little bit junky, so not everything's going to perfectly match, and that's okay. It's quite all right. I'll put this pocket over here. I do tend to put 3 pockets per signature. So that's what I'm doing here. This would be my 3rd pocket. Let me get on my glue on here. Jen! I'm back, girl. I said I was going to be back tonight, and I am here. I am here. I almost did it. I almost stayed in bed. My hubby has to go to work in the morning. Okay, so we got our pocket. Ooh, this is one of the corner pockets. Looks great. Looks like it's going to fit a lot of things. Okay, so now we have this here again. Just trying to add a writing space everywhere that I can. I use a lot of these like little notepads. I think these were from the dollar store, but they were like more than $1 or whatever. See, that would look really cute right there. Let's do that. Got this whole journal here to decorate. Trying to space out my labels because I could definitely use them one after the other. I'm trying to space them out just a tiny little bit. That's going to go right here. I'll cover up the page where you could still also see that it was, you know, a music sheet. You just got off your live. I saw the title of it. You got a bunch of new stuff. You got a nice little haul there. Let's see here. Let's see. What can we put? Those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day, unseen, unheard, but always near, still loved, still missed, and very dear. Should that go right there? Let's see. We could also put this butterflies appear when angels are near, or just go with one of these vintage floral things. We'll do that. Cool. Did they have new paper pads at Michael's? Or where did you go? Tell me where the good stuff is. Where's the good stuff at? Because I haven't seen Michael's with anything new in a minute. I need to go buy some paper pads, maybe. I just say that because I want to. Here's a nice pocket. I can put one of the postcards here. Put a lot of stuff in these pockets. Of course, I always fill these pockets up later. For me, that's more of a afterthought for the pockets. So let's see what we're going to do on this. This is a paper bag. And what can we put on here? You got new Tumi ephemera. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. What? Here we go. I'm gonna use this quote here. This is kind of like a, this is a like one of those calendars, but they have really cool little quotes at the bottom, and I love that. So, rip off this part here. That's too big. You got new laces. I need to use up my laces. I got too much lace. Somebody was nice enough to send me a huge box of lace. And I need to figure out what to do with it. Okay, I need to figure out. Because normally I honestly like to use 1-inch lace. And this is a bunch of 2-inch lace. So I need to figure out if I'm going to cut it in half. What am I going to do with 2-inch lace? We will have to figure it out. The glue out here. Okay. Put this here. Love sari. Sari, like sari silk. Okay. So we got this. And now what are we going to do? And now what? I don't think I've ever had sari silk. I have way too much fabric right out here with. Sari silk. Don't think I've ever really tried it. Let's see. Here's a good word. This one says brave. These are some of my vintage vintage vocabulary words. That'll look good right there. This says a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. So I thought that would be kind of fitting for a grief journal. And then that says brave. Miss Stephanie, hello. Hello and welcome. Put that. That would be kind of cute and simple. And why not? Let's just do that. Otherwise, I'll be here looking through everything all night. And this bottle sucks. The little tip part is kind of clogged. It's hurting my hand. Should I put the purple or should I put the pink? Pink kind of looks a little bit sweeter. Just a little bit sweeter. Pink. Common Meadow Beauty. Look at that. I love it. That looks so cute. Daisy, I'm so torn on what to choose. Everything is so beautiful. I bet, girl. I bet you got some good stuff. Okay, we're still in the first signature. I'm trying to space these little labels out because I could use them all right now. Right now, real quick. Real quick. Let's see, be inspired. No, let's put another one of my little journaling spots over here. Right on top of there. I'm talking about for the detail. Oh, you're funny. You're funny. Next, I'm working on Halloween and fall stuff. That's what's next on the menu. I'm going to at least have a kit or two of each topic, which I've actually never put out any Halloween. I don't have like a single one Halloween kit. Years ago, I made some Halloween stuff. And I'm overdue for a Halloween journal kit. Very, very much overdue for one. Let me see. Maybe I'll just put a little butterfly over here. There's a lot of butterflies in this journal here. So if you like butterflies, you're in luck. You're in luck. Actually, let me put this over here. And I could use another, here's a stamp. So I could use another stamp embellishment over here. That way I don't pile on too many butterflies. I personally don't do Halloween, but I do fall. So I'm going to put out a couple of fall ones. I'm really hoping, oh my gosh. Time is just ticking away. Time is ticking away. It's only March, but I feel like I'm already late for Halloween. I just have never really done Halloween stuff. Or fall. I've done Halloween stuff, but I literally have zero fall themed stuff. Very, very little fall themed stuff. Don't really have fall where I live, so I don't really think about it at all. I will put this one here. This will be cute. Fall is your favorite season. I guess I like fall. Fall here is 75 degrees. Well, no, that's a lie. It's still hot during fall. It's still hot during fall. Not until like October does it get like fresh. It's terrible. It's terrible. Sketch daily. Hi everyone. Good evening. Jenren mentioned your channel, so stopping by. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Sketch daily, city and architecture. Very, very, very fancy name. Okay, so got this page here. Again, trying to spread out all the little labels so that way I don't get too many on each signature. Here, what other words do I have here? Blossom, adventure. It's not really suitable for a grief journal. Maybe we'll put this Germain Sunset Collection. This would be kind of cute right here, actually. Well, would it be cuter here? It would be cuter over here. Let's do that. He has cool sketch YouTube channel. Ooh, I wish I could draw. I've always wished I could draw, but I can't. I just could never. I could never draw. Let's see here. Maybe we could put a post-it or something. These are just kind of, you know what, we'll put that there. It's a little out of place, but it looks kind of cute too at the same time. I'm furiously chicken scratching. Here's a little post-it I got from the dollar store. I'm always on the lookout for dollar store post-its. I love me a good dollar store post-it. I really do. So that's there. That's there. Here's this little egg. I do have the perfect post-it note for this color page here. Oh, this is actually kind of fabulous color. I love these little notepads from the dollar store. They are great to add journaling space. Don't really want the top space, but the rest is great. Love it. Okay, so this will be here. Jen, I gotta tell you, oh my gosh. Girl, we almost got scammed at the border. I ended up going to San Diego this weekend. And we almost got scammed at the border. We almost, well, not me, my parents almost got scammed. They are so slick. They are so slick, Jen. Oh my goodness. So let me tell you a story about how we almost got scammed at the border this weekend. Like I said, I went with my parents to San Diego because, well, actually we went to Tijuana. We went to TJ because my dad needed to get one dental work done. And they're moving to Mississippi, so they'll be nowhere near the border. Something about how his dentist here in town was going to had like 2 months out, an appointment or something like that. So we went, this was no cartel activity. This was not cartel related. So I'm in TJ for 2 days, Friday and Saturday. We left Saturday. after my dad's appointment, we left and we were given this medical pass from the doctor. He said that with this pass, we can get through, like we can get to some sort of special line to enter back. So it's quicker. So we went with that option. We had to purchase it. So my dad purchased the pass. But my parents, I don't know. They've only gone through TJ, I guess, a handful of times. And they didn't know where this medical line was. I told them at the doctor's office, I said, can you get this doctor to draw you a map, please? Because you don't know this place. You are going to get lost. Can you please get a map? Well, they didn't get a map. So I was like, fine, choices. Choices, that was a choice. That was a choice to do. So we're going through the streets of TJ, trying to figure out where this medical line was. And I don't know, we couldn't find it. I don't remember ever seeing a medical line pass. I don't remember seeing it. So my dad asked one person, is this the line, blah, blah, blah. And they kind of told him, no, you got to turn around. You got to go this way. You got to go do that. And so my dad, he's driving and he does his best to get to the medical line. He does his best. Okay. He did his best. When we were getting close to the inspection place, you know, where you talk to immigration, you tell them, give them your ID or passport or whatever. I don't know this is kind of loud. We ask this, my dad asks this newspaper guy. He's like this selling, he's got a little badge, or he's got a little banner, and it just says that he's like selling newspapers, you know. And so my dad asked this guy, he's like, so is this the right line? I think we're in the wrong line. Like at this point, there's nowhere you can turn. You can't turn around. You can't do anything. You're just like in this line going forward. There's nothing you could do. That's just how it is. And so, he's talking to this newspaper guy, and the newspaper guy is like, oh no, you guys messed up. You guys are in the wrong line. You're going to have to pay $5,000. And then my dad's like, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, the fine to pay is $5,000. He's like, but I can help you. This guy that sells newspapers, this guy that sells, with all due respect, this guy that sells newspapers for like 10 cents is saying this to my dad. He's saying to my dad that he can help him. All right. I was kind of laying down on the seat. I wasn't even looking up. I'm just kind of listening. And this guy that sells newspapers gave the phone to my dad, and my dad was talking to this guy on this newspaper guy's phone. And the person on the phone was like, oh yeah, you guys are in the wrong line, and if you keep going beyond this point, they're gonna charge you $5,000. But if you pay right now, then it's only going to be $600. My dad's like, I don't have $600. And he's like, yeah, well, you know, if you get beyond this point, you're going to have to pay $5,000. You guys are breaking the law. And my mom is like, she's on the passenger seat. She's like, we don't have $600. He's like, we only have $100. And the guy on the phone is like, well, no, you guys can't do that. It's going to be a minimum of $600. You guys are breaking the law. I see you guys have Nevada plates. And I'm like, Daddy, who are you talking to? I'm like, Daddy, who are you talking to? Do you even know? And the guy's like, my name. My dad's like, who are you? And the guy on the phone is like, I'm here monitoring, and if you guys don't pay, I'm gonna send the report on forward, and you guys are gonna be charged $5,000. And my mom is like, you know what? My mom's like, I'm not paying nothing. I don't have a $5,000. I don't have $600. I don't have $300. All I have is $50. And the guy's on the phone is like, no, the minimum you can pay is $300. Blah blah blah. And then my mom was like, you know what? She's like, you know what? I'm not paying nothing. If I gotta pay, I'll pay up at the toll where I give them my ID and everything. If I gotta pay, I'll pay over there. I'm not paying nothing. Hang up the phone. And my dad's like, well, I'm not driving, blah, 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 then you drive. So they switched seats. Mom was like, hang up the phone. I'm not gonna pay anybody. And so then I'm sitting there talking to my parents, and I'm like, Daddy, I'm like, okay, I'm like, maybe we're gonna have to pay more when we get to the toll. Maybe. I'm like, maybe that's true. Maybe back there it would have been cheaper. I don't know. Maybe that's true. But Daddy, the guy who sells newspapers for 10 cents has the hookup with the immigration lawyer or with the immigration station. That don't make sense, Daddy. That don't make sense. Why does this newspaper guy selling for 10 cents a pop? How does he have, oh, he just called the number, blah, blah, and the guy picked up. Daddy, what sense does that make? Daddy, like, that don't make sense. And so we, Zena, what's up, Zena? So we get up to the immigration station where you talk to the officer and you give them your ID and everything. And they just said, yeah, you guys broke the law. You guys are in the wrong lane. My mom was like, well, we've never been here. I don't know where we're supposed to be. I thought this was the line. I've never been here. My mom starts acting like all dumb. Like acting dumb that's always been her best advice to me sometimes. It's like, just act dumb. And so I was like, well, I don't know. We got this pass. The doctor said this was the line. And so we didn't know. And so blah, blah, blah. And so the officer was like, okay, fine. He's like, well, we're just going to verify everybody's information. They verify that I'm me. They send us through inspections because I'm terrible. I have never had a passport. The address on my license is different than where I live. I was thinking of saying like, yeah, that's my address, but I couldn't even remember what address was on my license. I'm the worst adult. I am by far the worst adult ever out there. And I don't do things till I have to, like till the day that I have to renew my license. That's when I'll change my address. I know, is that against the law? Probably, but I'm fine. I have managed to survive. Anyways, so they sent us to inspection because I'm a suspect apparently, because I don't have my birth certificate, I don't have a passport, I don't have the correct address on my license. My dad's like telling me, why didn't you do all that? Why don't you have your license updated, Daisy? Why don't you have a passport, Daisy? I said, Daddy, I'm sorry. I've already verified my information with the government. It's on my license. I did that to have my license. I said, Daddy, with all due respect, I don't jump just because the government says to jump. Like, with all due respect. Like, they can't kick me out the country. They can't take my status away. So I don't like that the government says, oh, verify me for this. Oh, pay to verify me for that. It's all the same information they're verifying. It's ridiculous. My parents have like these special passes for like when they cross the border and it goes faster. And I just can't stomach having to pay the government to verify the information that I've already paid the government to verify. Like when you pay to verify your stuff for your license and then you pay to verify the same documents for your passport, and then to take even all of those verification steps, and then they even have this special pass for the border, and that's your ID, your passport, and then they give you this, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I just refuse. I know. And I'm always the troublemaker to my parents when we cross the border. It's always me. It's always because of me that we have to like get checked. It's always because of me we gotta stop and get checked. I'm laughing, but it's not funny because my dad gets so mad at me. Because I even refuse to do as much as get a passport. I'm gonna have to, but I have not wanted to spend the money on it. Like, why? Why? It's like they are ridiculous because it's not even by foot. If I cross the country by foot, I don't need a passport. Like that is not the law, and so I just refuse. Anytime I have to go to Mexico, I go by foot. I will travel into TJ. I will travel into Mexicali and then fly from there. I have wanted to avoid that as much as possible. And is it a little extra? Yeah, it's a little extra. But I'm like, Daddy, I don't need to jump just because the government says to jump. I just can't. Like it's just the thought of it makes me sick. Oh my God. So yeah, I caused them all the problems at the border. Always. Always. Update your address. I do. I need to update my address. I know. Hold on. A fun day to me does not include anything to do with the DMV. It just doesn't. Now I do have to go get my real ID or whatever because I'm gonna have to fly over to see my mom and I'm gonna have to have a real ID. I just can't, you guys. I just cannot. They're literally verifying the same documents over and over and charging you every time. Oh, it just makes me sick. You're gonna get the chocolate. I know they already hate me. They're always like, because of you, we gotta wait. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. My dad one time, we were going through the border, and my dad was like, "You should just walk, and then we'll meet you." And I'm like, "Daddy, I am not getting out of this car. I am not getting out of this car, Daddy. You're not gonna get me out of this car." I'm the worst. Because, like I said, they have all these passes and special things they've applied for, and I just refuse to do any. I refuse to even just do the basic. I refuse to do even the basic things. If the government wants to find me, they know where I live. I mean, I do my taxes every year. They know where I live. Ain't no secret. Come find me. Come find me. I'm the worst, you guys. I am absolutely the worst. I hate dealing with paperwork. I just hate the DMV. I hate anything to do with paperwork. Oh, God. And I gotta pay. Ugh. It's just ridiculous. Should I just leave this blank? Maybe I should leave it blank. Maybe I should. Do I have another poster design? Okay, do I have, where's the one with the balloon? I have a poster with the balloon. There it is, there it is. Oh, gosh. But, yeah. I'm glad that we didn't get scammed. Because I think one of my uncles said that one of my aunts got scammed that same way. They really know how to pressure you. And they were so good that they're like, we see you have Nevada plates. I said, we're probably talking to the guy behind the newspaper guy. How else did he know we had Nevada plates? Like, what a smart little scam they're running. Like, that's smart. Like, kudos to you. Good try. Good luck next time. Not today. Just not today. Yeah, I stream weekdays, Monday through Friday. At the same time, guaranteed 10 p.m. Well, not guaranteed. Sometimes I'm not here. But 10 p.m. is when I go live. I was like, good luck. Next time, maybe you'll get me. Daisy, Jen says she has no schedule. I try to be here, but sometimes life gets in the way. And I'm not here. But I try to be here 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday. Unless I'm in TJ getting scammed. Zena says, I don't stream every night. It's random when I'm not tired. There you go. Okay, we got one signature done. That wasn't bad. I wasn't sure how this was going to go. Because, again, I'm trying to kind of spread things around. I'm still gonna have a lot of writing space. Trying to add a lot of writing space everywhere I can. This is gonna have something else in here. What should it have? Does this little postcard fit in here? Oh, the little postcard fits in here. Bam, done. Done. That's what's gonna go there. And then here, something's gonna go paper clip, so that's why I left that one empty. Okay, so this signature went very well. I'm very happy with it. I think it looks kind of cute. Zia's working on her DT journal, Daisy, and it's so pretty. I think she posted a preview of the cover, I believe, right? It was the cover. Let's see here. I was just like, Daddy, how the newspaper guy have the immigration agent on speed dial? What sense does that make? I'm like, Daddy, shake the man's hand and let's be on our way. Like, my mom was like, I'm not paying nothing. Mom was like, you didn't want my $50? You want my $100? Mom was like, I'm not paying nothing. They could have got $100. They could have got $50, but they didn't want nothing, so they didn't get nothing. How smart to even tell me, oh, I see you on the monitor. You have Nevada plates. What in the TJ scam is going on? Like, wow. Yeah. The newspaper guy had the hookup with the U.S. government. That makes sense. That just makes too much sense, you know? I was like, not today. Not today. That was a crazy story. We never go through TJ in San Diego. We always go through, I think it's like an hour or more hour to the right. My dad has some family in this border town in Mexico, and we always go through there. So my dad already knows. He wouldn't be having to ask people where's what. But because we don't normally go to TJ, and so here we were getting scammed. So they saw us and they tried to scam us, girl. They tried to scam us. Did you go shopping? No, I didn't go shopping. No, I didn't. And TJ, girl, I don't know TJ, and neither do my parents. So I would never. I didn't even want to leave the motel room. I didn't even want to leave the hotel room. I'm such a scaredy cat, you guys. Like, honestly. Mexico is said to be a party town, but I am afraid of Mexico. I'm afraid. Nothing's ever happened to me in Mexico. For me to say that something has happened to me in Mexico, nothing's ever happened to me in Mexico. But that's because whenever I go to Mexico, if I'm not with my family members, I'm inside in their house. Like, I don't go wandering around town. I don't know. No. So we didn't know TJ, so we didn't really go anywhere. We did go to this marketplace where my parents bought a molcajete, which is that stone thing, it's literally a volcanic bowl. A bowl made of volcanic rock to make salsa in. No, in Cali, no. I was visiting family. I thought about it, but honestly, I don't need anything. I had to really fight my own self on that. I don't need anything, so I didn't even go shopping. I was spending time with family. I was spending time with my parents. They're going around California saying goodbye, so I tried to make it a family-only oriented trip. Besides the fact that I just really plain don't need anything. But I did buy I was telling my dad how like sometimes my leg hurts. And when I was younger, my mom would tell me to douse my whatever hurt to my arm or my leg, douse it in alcohol, then get warm. If that's anything scientific, I've never heard of it having any sort of scientific basis. But that's what my mom always said to do. And my mom said that, well, my dad said that I should try, what is it, sugar cane alcohol? Yeah, it's sugar cane alcohol. And so my parents bought me a bottle because I didn't even get any cash. I was not going there to shop. So my dad bought it for me. That's what I bought. I bought 100% sugar cane alcohol. And I asked my dad, I'm like, so how many shots till I don't feel the pain anymore? How many tequila shots, Dad? 3? You think with 3 the pain will be gone? 3 or more, Daddy. I don't know. You tell me. Rubbing alcohol. My grandmother used to have the green one. Ooh, yes. We used to have some Mary Jane alcohol back in the day. Back in the day when you couldn't even get it if you wanted it for fun, and somehow my parents had leaves. I'm not even going to ask any questions about that. But that Mary Jane alcohol is the best you could ever get. Get the leaves and soak it in alcohol. You get this Mary Jane tincture, and it is the best if you can get your hand on it. We've only been able to get our hands on it like 3 times. But I love that alcohol. But anyways, I got raw sugar. I got sugar cane alcohol, so that's all I got. But the good stuff is that Mary Jane alcohol, which I was afraid I would get arrested if I even asked about it. I'm like, I'm going to get arrested asking for this type of alcohol because it is obviously not legal. But that's the good stuff. The good stuff. Let's see what this looks really funky right here, but I kind of like it. Is that too much? Ooh, this is what it's supposed to be. This is better. This is best. Right here. I used to go on late, but now I have to wake up early. Here we go. You can still make videos just showing off your stuff if you don't have time to go live, girl. Just so you know, people will still watch it. Ooh. Okay, look how pretty this looks with the green thread and the green pocket. I was supposed to make these to sell for my store, but I just haven't gotten them done. It's a lot of sewing for these, and it's just not going to get done. Let's see, we're at 45 minutes. Okay. Got this here. So what are we going to do on this page? Maybe a little stamp action. Oh, this purple one would be really cute with Mr. Eisenhower. Let's see. Ugh, I had pizza and I feel like I weigh 1,000 pounds, you guys. But officially my parents move on Sunday. They're out. They're out. It's going to be weird. It's going to be so weird for me. It's going to be the weirdest thing. Let's see. I need a flower one. I think I already put in a butterfly one. Okay, I don't think I put this green one down. This is going to be for a paper clip right here. You're gonna ball, I bet. Ball? Yeah, no, I already have. I already have. Probably. I just, I have to go visit them when they buy a new house. They haven't bought a house out there yet. They're gonna, go to my aunt's house. And then start looking for houses like that. It got to be too stressful for them to look for a house and try to sell their house at the same time. So they decided they're just going to look for a house when they get out there. And then once they do, I will have to go visit them. Let's see, what do we put here? The blue one would be kind of cute. Let's do the, it's like a mint green. It is stressful, I bet. Oh my gosh, but my dad was getting him, like, I haven't called them in the last 2 days. I just need like a little break. My dad was, oh my gosh. You guys, my dad was getting on my nerves. I love the man, but oh my God. My mom too, to be honest. It was like 5 days solid hanging out with them. I guess I can do about 5 hours solid. Oh my gosh, my father is just like a nervous wreck. He is stressed. He is, oh my gosh. Man was like getting angry at everything at the drop of a hat. Everything was making him upset. Everything was making him upset. Everything was stressing him out. I don't know, like he would say like he's hungry, and then my mom would say like okay, and then I would say like I'm not hungry yet. And he'd literally be like, why aren't you hungry? Why don't you want to eat? Like, Daddy, I'm not hungry. What is the freaking problem? Why can't we just like be hungry at different times? Like I guess he found that inconvenient. I guess that was the wrong answer. The right answer is I'm hungry when you are, apparently. I just wasn't hungry when he was hungry. And that was a problem? I don't understand. I was like very confused. And then he would ask me every day, like, are you going to shower today? Like, I'm not going to lie. I didn't want to stay at the hotel. So like the 2 days that we were at the hotel, I didn't want to take a shower because I was so gross. It just being in the motel because of a past experience, nothing to do with this hotel at all. But past experience, I didn't even want to be in the hotel, let alone shower there. And he would ask me every day, and I'd be like, Daddy, can you just like mind your own business? Like, do I stink? Why are you bugging me? Like, Jesus. Like, can I like be in charge of my own hygiene? Is that okay? Like, tell me if I stink, I guess. But can I just like deal with this on my own? Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Sorry, I'm just getting over the trauma of being with my parents for 5 days. And then, oh my God. We were at I want to Taco Bell. The day we got scammed on Saturday. The day we almost got scammed. Was it Sunday? No, the day we almost got scammed on, no, Saturday. Saturday. My dad asked if I was hungry, and I said no, and he got mad. And I'm like, I just ate. And he's like, we should get something to eat on the way there. Because he said we're not going to stop. I never believe him when he says we're not going to stop, because we always stop. We always stop. Anyways, today he meant it, I guess. That day he meant it. On Saturday he meant that we were not going to stop, so we didn't stop. We had breakfast, and then he didn't let me eat till like 7 o'clock. I wanted Taco Bell. We were in Malibu because my hometown where I live, I can't go a day without showering. I shower every other day. I shower every other day. But at this hotel, I was so like, I was going through my own panic attacks. But anyways, so we had passed LA. We were in Malibu, and Malibu is the city right before my hometown. You get all this fabulousness of Malibu, and then and then once it starts smelling like manure, you're in my hometown. It's literally the city right after Malibu. And it was Malibu on a Saturday at sundown. There was traffic. The Pacific Coast Highway, which is the freeway that goes across Malibu, is this highway that goes by the ocean. It's the most beautiful view in California, well, as far as near my hometown goes. And everybody is there. It's Saturday. It's Malibu. It's sundown. Like, and my mom kept asking, why is there so much traffic? I'm like, Mama, it's Malibu Saturday sundown. There's nothing else to say. There's no traffic. There's no accidents. It's literally Malibu, and that's why there's traffic. And I don't know why the idea didn't stick in her head, and she kept asking, like, why is there traffic? Why is there traffic? And then I'm sure I was very annoying because I wanted Taco Bell, and I kept talking about Taco Bell. I kept talking about Taco Bell. Anyways, we were in Malibu for an hour and a half. It shouldn't have been any more than 20 minutes. We were in Malibu for an hour and a half. And I saw one Taco Bell, and I mentioned how I wanted Taco Bell. And then I think we passed by another Taco Bell, but I didn't see it until we were like past it. And so then my mom is like, okay, look up Taco Bell in our hometown in Oxnard. And I said, okay. I said, there's 3 Taco Bells, one here, one here, one here. She's like, okay, well, that one, number 1 or whatever is closest to where we're going. I said, cool. So we finally get to my hometown. And my mom is like, see if there's a Taco Bell on this street. I said, Mom, this is not Las Vegas. There is not a Taco Bell on every street. That's not how this works. I said, the Taco Bell is here, here, and here. 3 of them. That's it. And she's like, okay. So the Taco Bell that we ended up going to is literally on the same street where my uncle lives. Same street. We're 5 minutes away. We're at the street. Okay. So let's just say the Taco Bell is right here. There's a building right here. That's the Taco Bell. There's a building right here. Me and my parents are right here across the street. We're about to go past the street and we're going to see the Taco Bell. My mom says, where is the Taco Bell? I don't see it. I said, Mom, the map said it's next to Walmart. Walmart is right here. She's like, well, I don't see it. Can you check the map? I said, Mom, it says it's next to Walmart. Like, I'm sure once we cross this street, we will see it. Well, I don't see it. And and I don't see it. And I'm like, Mama, please like cross the street and like, we'll see it. I'm like pulling my hair out this whole time. We get to the stinking Taco Bell. She crosses the street. It's right behind the building we were in front of. Like I said, it's going to be next to the Walmart. Like it's right there. Drive me crazy. And then then we pull into the Taco Bell. We're at the drive-through line. There's like 2 cars in front of me before I can order. And my dad is huffing and puffing and saying, oh, he literally said we'll never get there. We were literally on the same street. We were on the same street where my uncle lived. And this man is saying we'll never get there. He told me to get out of the car and go order my Taco Bell inside. It was literally not any faster. But I did it. I'm like, you know what, Dad? Like, you know what? I need to get out this car right now. Anyways, let me get out this car. Let me order my little Taco Bell. All right. Jesus. Like, I'm pulling out my hair. Yeah, the Taco Bell was worth it. The Gordita Crunch, girl. Gordita Crunch is always worth it. Gordita Crunch, always worth it. Okay. So Oh, I was like wanting to pull my hair out. I'm sure I'm annoying, honestly. I'm very annoying. So I'm sure I was annoying my dad, literally talking about Taco Bell for like an hour and a half in Malibu. River City Creative, hi. You guys, I love my parents, but 5 days of my parents was a little much. It was a little much. Just a tiny little bit too much. Oh, goodness. I'm like, Mother, Taco Bell's going to be right there. Can we just cross the road? Like, just thinking about it makes me mad right now. Let me calm down. Because it was just like, for Pete's sakes, woman, it's going to be right there if you would just chill out. I love cheesy gordita crunch. You like the Dorito shell tacos? My husband loves those. I could do without them. But I heard they make cheesy gordita crunch with those shells now. I heard that's the new thing. Oh my gosh. And then once I got to my aunt's house, I felt so much better. I washed my blankets. I took blankets, you guys. I took blankets, I took pillows, and I'm glad I did. I didn't even know I was going to be in a hotel when I got in the car. So if I didn't have my blankets and my pillows, I probably would have never even slept the 5 minutes that I slept at the hotel. I would have stayed awake the whole time. Oh my God. I was so nervous. My whole body was literally on fire. Just with my own thoughts. Nothing else was actually on fire. Just my thoughts. Oh, goodness. Music is the soul of her universe. Live, life, travel. My life is my message. Representative show the things. Something to imagine. I need something more grief related. Destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Live, travel, adventure, bliss, and don't be sorry. Let's do this one where it says my life is my message. That's probably the best one, I guess. I also like the chalupa spray with beans instead of meat. Tastes close to Indian fried bread. Interesting. I just got a little Bel Nacho Grande nachos. What are they called? Bel Grande nachos, something like that. That's what I got. Got that and a cheesy gritty crunch. And it was pretty good. Okay, so my hometown has this one like pizza chain. I'm sure every hometown has their own pizza chain. But I wanted to go there and my parents did not. So we didn't go. But it's always nice to see I saw my one of my friends who we grew up I met her in middle school and her family like ended up moving out here in Vegas during high school, so we would meet up out here, and then if we were both in town and in our hometown, we'd meet up in our hometown. And every time I'm over there, I go see her, and every time she's here, when she can, she comes see me. When she doesn't see her family, it's all good. And I got to see my cousin, which I consider her more like literally like an older sister. And so that was nice to see my cousin. Still strange to see her with children, but they're all pretty old, so I better get used to it now. They're all pretty much sticking around, so I guess I better get used to it. Let's see here. It was just nice to talk to them and everything. And I got to get away from my parents a little bit on Sunday and Monday because I would go off with my cousin or my friend. Okay, I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I got to finish over more than a signature in this journal. I still have a prayer journal to work on. I think I'm going to work on tomorrow during the day. So if you want to come join me, I'm going to be working on the prayer journal during the day. I'll probably go live around 1 p.m. I'll say around 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time if you want to come join me. I did also add the metal corners to the journal cover. Yeah, that's it. I'm just going to continue on decorating. And like I said, I'm going to decorate the prayer journal one tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I should be making the charms for these because I don't have any charms to match the covers. I'm going to make some charms that are the same color as these. And hopefully it'll all go really good for me. So I hope everybody has a good night. Thank y'all so much for listening to my crazy stories about my crazy little weekend where I almost got scammed. And I have Taco Bell. So I hope everybody has a good night. And if you come hang out with me tomorrow in the afternoon, that'd be cool. If you come hang out with me tomorrow night, that would be even cooler. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for your company and for your support. In my shop, if you are looking for junk journal printables, I have them over there. Check out my Grief Junk Journal Kit. Thank you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.